The Prime Minister adopting a hard stance. He's calling on the United States to readjust its position on an issue that has far-reaching consequences for small island developing states like the Bahamas. With the story, we turn to our Carla Palmer.
Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis says as a first-world leader of nations in the Western Hemisphere, the United States and its position on issues impacting the global community is regarded significant, primarily for small island developing countries like the Bahamas.
It's expected that they continue to lead, but lead in a way that is sensitive to our needs and that is responsive to our needs. And so, for example, I would wish to call upon them to revisit the statement that was made by John Kerry, where they are declining to consider assisting small island developing states in respect to some loss and damage, particularly for those over the last several years, which is burdening most of our small island developing states with the debt incurred as a result of recovery efforts following a hurricane.
The Prime Minister's request of the U.S. review made in Chicago this past Monday during a meeting with the business community and comes ahead of a major climate change conference, COP28, in Dubai in November.
I'm hoping that they could revisit that question and we could firmly address it and come out with concrete outcomes.
Back on June 30th this year, Prime Minister Davis relinquished his position as chairman of the Caribbean Community and Common Market CARICOM, where he received unwavering support of leaders from member countries.
The more alliances that are formed around the issues that are common to all of us, the better chances we have of succeeding in having what I call successful outcomes. I know the declaration that came out of the African Union's meeting and what they call their pre-COP meeting to enable them to go with one voice, not dissimilar to what we did last August when we called all the Caribbean leaders together and we went to COP with one voice and was able to make a difference in respect to the loss and damage debate.
Prime Minister Davis, regional leaders throughout the Caribbean are expected to meet in Grenada at the end of this month to craft a declaration with a unified voice on the issue before COP28. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Carla Palmer.